So let's take a look at Microsoft 365's Compliance Manager score. So I'm starting down the Microsoft 365 Admin Center and expand all of the admin centers, and we're going to go to Microsoft Purview. So select that. That brings up Microsoft Purview. It's going to take a second to load. And we want to look at the compliance manager score, which works kind of similar to the security score. So a couple of different ways I can get to it. Here in my solutions, Purview brings a bunch of tools together. So we've got a bunch of different solutions we can look at, and we can click on View All Solutions, and we can find Compliance Manager. Now, the other way we can do that, let me go back home, is we can scroll down, and here is our Compliance Posture Status, and we can access that using the Compliance Manager. Both of them are going to kind of take us to the same place. So here is our Compliance Manager. And we're looking at our Compliance Manager overview, and here's where our compliance score pops up. Now, this is kind of similar to the security score that we looked at in another video. So we have our points achieved, we have Microsoft's points achieved, we have what our score is at the moment, 57%. We can scroll down, and kind of like the security score, we can see things that have not been completed, things that are completed, or things that we have marked as out of scope that we're not going to deal with. Here you can see a partial list of them. Now, I can't actually access any of these from here. We're going to show you how to do that in a minute. But you'll see the impact, the test status, if it's been tested, what group it's in, is it a technical control, what is it? And then scrolling on down, we can see some solutions that affect our scores and view all available solutions. Okay, and then here's kind of a breakdown for our compliance manager. Product information score, govern information, and you can see several of those. Okay, for each one of these, by the way, we can view improvement actions as well. But if we scroll up a little bit more to where we had our key improvement actions, if we click View All Improvement Actions, that's going to give us the option to actually select them. Now, before we do, let's look at some of our options here. So we can export, update them, do a search, we can apply filters, and then here we can start setting regulations, or we can select it by solution, or by groups, or by status, or by category. So lots of different ways we can filter these, which is good because there's like 489 of them right now. So if I select one, let's enable software installation policies here. I'm going to select that, and that's going to bring me to, drum roll while it loads, here we go, our enable software installation. This kind of similar to what we had in the security center. Details, evidence, related controls, how to implement this, how to use a Microsoft solution to implement, any prerequisites or license requirements to do this, and then this will launch our tool to go do it. So this is really similar, not exactly the same, but really similar to what we looked at with security. So if I want to look at prerequisites and licensing requirements, I click here, it pops up this page. This is what I'm going to need for it. Close that. If I want to upload evidence that this is done, I'm going to click there, and I can add evidence, and this is going to be for regulatory compliance. So I can add a documentation or a link to a document that's going to show that, hey, we've actually done this. If I want to launch the Microsoft tools, I'll click here to launch now, and that will open up the tool that will let me do it if I've met all of the required prerequisites. That might take a minute here to load. There we go. Finally got around to loading, and I don't have all the prerequisites for it. And then the other thing we can do here is under Edit Details, and this is similar to the 365 admin, or the security score. I can test and verify, or I can, and for some of them, not this one, I can set an implementation status. Let me see if I can find another one of these that I can show you that implementation status a little bit better. So come back here to improvement. Here, create a dedicated virtual network. We'll let this one load, and so we can choose to not implemented, we did this alternately, we planned it, or it's currently out of our scope. So the idea here is you have a ton of options from Microsoft to handle compliance for your data and for your everything in your Office 3 or Microsoft 365 system. And the compliance manager brings it all together in a place where you can view your overall score, find the best practices and recommendations, look for ways to implement them, and then document if you have implemented them or if you've decided that it's out of scope. So, similar to the security score, gives us a relatively nice tool to manage compliance for our Microsoft 365 tenant.